for both of you, of course. On the Solomon Islands, there's a report in the newspaper today in The Australian that there are secret deals between China and the Solomon Islands to put in place infrastructure for fishing, infrastructure for mining. Do you think this relationship currently is in crisis? And what will you do sort of shortly after, if you're elected, to fix it?
I think I can't verify that report, obviously, but what I would say is this. If it's true, it demonstrates the seriousness of what has occurred on Mr Morrison's watch. It also demonstrates that, that the sort of tough words he's talking about or trying to use about red lines don't appear, if the reports are correct, to be the way forward. Appear to have much effect. What we have to do is to work with the whole Pacific family, to ensure. The Pacific family, meaning the countries of the Southwest Pacific and the members of the Pacific Island Forum. We have to work with the whole Pacific family to ensure that security for the region is provided for in the region. But what I would say is this: this is a very serious. This is a very serious problem which has occurred on Mr Morrison's watch. It will take, if we are elected, it will take a lot of work to address it. We've announced a series of policies around the Pacific to really ensure that we are much more actively the partner of choice in the region, and we announced them in Darwin a couple of weeks ago. And as you will see from that, it's about leveraging our strengths, our proximity, our voice, and we'll continue. We will make sure, if we are elected, that that's delivered.
Just on that, you said it will take a lot of work. What will be your first point of action in terms of repairing the relationship with the Solomon Islands?
I think we've laid out a pretty good plan for the Pacific, and if I dare to say, a more detailed plan than the government has put in place. If I may finish. A plan which recognises the place Australia has and seeks to leverage our strengths, including our proximity with the use of an additional visa, improving the labour market programs, funding more voices in the Pacific. So, we will implement that. But I would say to Australians, what we are seeing is a demonstration of what has occurred on Mr Morrison's watch.